As governor, Obi refused to give Pentecostal churches land to build churches, but gave Catholics FFK. Welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news update, please click on the notification bell. Former Minister of Aviation Chief Femi Fani-Kayode claimed in an interview with Arise News, while Peter Obi was governor of Anambra State, he refused to grant property to Pentecostal churches so they could build the churches, but gave it to Catholics instead. After being questioned why Tinubu viewed the other candidate as non-existent and puts himself above them, he remarked, FFK began by asserting that he has the authority to do so since Peter Obi, while he was governor, ordered Northerners to leave his territory. He added that Peter Obi refused to grant property to Pentecostal churches, but granted it to Catholic churches so they could establish their own churches. In his words, as governor, Obi refused to give Pentecostal churches land to build churches, but gave to Catholics. He added, go and verify it like your late advices. He exclusively provided land for Catholics when he was governor. He refused to offer any Pentecostal church land to establish their churches in the city. That is how picky Obi is. Is that the issue on ground? That is not the issue on ground. Though I've heard this kind of, I don't know how true this is. I've heard it before. They've come to say that when Obi was this one, when Obi was the governor of Anambra State, he was picky and all that. And in fact, it's, what's it called? Anambra State is like a Catholic kind of state and all that and all that. And not just this one. I've heard stories of how, he chased the Northerners away. He did not. And I'm like, I don't think all of this is true. Most especially the Northern, because I've heard Northerners come out to say convincingly that no, during his time, that Peter Obi, look at what he did, look at what he did, look at what he did. And of course, and there were reasons for those things he did before. But is that the issue on ground? Is that whether he is competent? Will that make your candidate more competent? Will that make your candidate more capable? That is the million-dollar question. With all due respect to you, FFK, no government gives land to Pentecostal churches because we have over 1,000 of them with different names and leaders. All Pentecostal churches were ever found wherever they found themselves buy land for themselves. But Catholic is a community church, and almost everywhere you see them because they are the one land comes from, because they are the one that the land comes from the community or the village. After verification, I found that you're 100% wrong, sir. Ignorance. Buying land is one thing, getting CFO is another. Without CFO, a corporate body cannot develop any land, and it's the governor that issues the CFO. Now so, how many land for Nigeria gets CFO? People still they live inside. Okay, like I said, I do not know how true that particular accusation is, but the thing is, other ones where he said he chased Northerners out of, his state, there's no truth in that as well. He is saying the truth. I can remember when Fashola was governor of Lagos State, Fashola ordered the Igbos too to leave Lagos. People were sent to Obi. He refused by telling them that strangers cannot acquire properties in Igbo land. Are you really serious? Really? He said that. Wait, when it comes to selling land, is a governor in charge of it? Because all these things when I'm hearing, I'm learning for the first time. Okay. I had to see this. I had to see this wife beat her face. Who gave Dynamis land in Abuja? Who gave Venus land in the good state? Who gave Redeemed Church land at the present location? I know Dr. Paul and Enche bought his land themselves. No governor has ever given any church free land to build. And that is why I'm like, people land. Because whether it's the governor, whether it's the governor or the whatever, he does not give him the right to come out and say, oh yeah, this land, give it to this person. Now people get the land now. Now wow. Okay. Why is it that obedience could not make constructive points but always attacking people who are not supporting their P2B? No, that is not true. FFK just made an attack on them. Just made an aggressive, very sentimental type of speech. Do you understand? So there's nothing like, no, that's not true. They're just too aggressive of a tribe. That is not true, and it is wrong to generalize. Catholic Church, na big name. They don't need governor for any land. Now towns allocate lands to them. That is just it. That is just it. People can come from different where in the world. Of course, you can also do that in Pentecostal church, but the thing is, people are known to do it more for Catholic church. Okay, the same will be who is now crawling into all Pentecostal churches. But like I said before, but this one, somebody said that when Fashola was governor of Lagos State, Fashola ordered Igbos to leave Lagos. That is not true. Ha. Now, wow. Please don't, because of this, I've said it before, because of this election that happens once in 4 years, don't because of it, you throw away the friendship you had and other things you have built. It is not going to be funny. It is too late for your hate speech, but your hate and insult against others' parents is not late. Bunch of hypocrites. By now, you should have known that it is a bunch of lunatics and hypocrites like your Uncle Femi that makes you guys look silly and stupid and get insulted. Look, for those who are always coming out to say obedience are not respectful, are always, giving insult, they should check. I'm not in any way supporting uncivilization, but the thing is, there is always something that will come out, and how do I put it now? There's always something that will trigger these people. But whether you're triggered or not, I have always been of the opinion that you should try and be civilized, because your opinion says a lot about you. It says a lot about you, more than even the person that triggered you. This FFK is a very distracted Agbaya. He sees P2B in his dreams. He eats and drinks P2B, and is now writing a PhD thesis on P2B. Meanwhile, Obi does not even acknowledge his miserable existence. Oh my goodness. Well, like I've said it before, Nigerians, let us not lose focus on the issue on ground. The issue on ground is making sure we get a leader that is going to sincerely come in and make Nigeria a better country. A leader that is going to sincerely come in and make Nigeria a better country. So, coming out to say he does not give land to Pentecostal, he gives land to Catholics, he chased the Northerns out of Anab, all those things, it's not true. I mean, these issues have been visited before, and they have actually brought out facts that no, this issue are not, this issue that FFK raised, they're actually not true. Now, let us not lose focus. The main reason why we are doing this election is because Nigeria is in shambles and we need a good leader to take Nigeria out of its present state. We should not lose focus because of this. So, Nigerians, make una open your eyes well so that soap no go enter when they inside river.